control.
Hey, you don't know me. Please make me look gay.
You look like you might have seen one up close.
How come you claim to be 5'9" even though you're like 5'5"?
I don't know. How tall are you?
5'9".
You're 5'9"?
I'm actually 5'9".
Okay, come over here. Let's see.
Bridge. Bridge.
Got him!
Laid gay, dropping rhymes that slay. In the golden era, where the real ones play. GCA crew, keeping it true. Spitting dope lines till the break of day. Back in the day, we had the style. Retro beats with that smooth vinyl dial. Flow so fresh, lyrics so tight. Representing the essence, shining so bright. Golden era, where the legends reside. Late and gay, taking you for a ride. GCA, bringing the classic sound. Hip-hop pioneers holding the crown. Golden era, where the legends reside. Late and gay, taking you for a ride. GCA, bringing the classic sound. Hip-hop pioneers holding the crown.
Hello and welcome everybody to Late and Gay with the GCA episode 35. For those that are here on the eve of Thanksgiving, we thank you. And if you're not, what are you doing, guys? What are you doing? Get in here. I am Mo Zamboni, your co-host, and I'm joined by my esteemed panelists on the GCA, the co-founders. They're wonderful. They're the best. And so without further ado, I would really like to get into it. Maldi, how are you doing, sir?
Well, since I can't pronounce CD Projekt the right way, it's supposed to be Project. You said ado, it's actually pronounced a Jew. What?
I don't think you didn't say that on YouTube.
Bless you. Well, I just did, so welcome to it. Never mind, I'm not going to go into that. I have been doing great. I hope everyone else has as well, and I hope you all enjoy time with your families, yourselves, your tiny member. Tomorrow, whatever makes you happy, go ahead and do it. We are in for a great show tonight, and thanks for Sammy showing back up again. Great to see you, man.
Great to be here.
All right, ABF. How you doing, sir? You're beating this channel right now, which is a conflict of interest. I should have you brought up on charges, but aside from that, how are you doing?
Not very well, actually. I got, after battling the cancel ABF campaign, there seems to be a whole new thing going on right now. Do you mind if I share my screen?
Yeah, sure.
Go ahead.
So Santa says that I'm on the naughty list.
Yeah, I saw that while I was streaming.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it is
You
awesome.
made it, sir.
This
You've
is
made
bullshit. And then you got Erwin Pilot on, and then
You mean
Jay
it's
said that
bullshit?
he knew it.
Yeah, it's all
Celluloid came in to call me gay. Like, this is not okay. I need help.
based. Leon said based. That's hilarious.
Oh no.
Santa knows it. He knows everything you did.
I need a recount.
He checked the list twice. ABF, did you not hear the song?
I don't think he did in this case. I think he made a mistake.
It was the acolyte.
That's why you're on
and
the naughty list.
Those are the two times he checked, and you were found guilty on both counts.
Yeah. So my question is Santa beholden to the rules of Arizona like poll balloting?
Yeah, it might take like 13 weeks to count. So
Yeah. So jury's still out. But other than that, I'm glad Santa's on our side. But I digress. Hayden Wayne, in his human form, in his carnal form, how are you doing, sir?
Well, I got something to share too, real quick here. If you bring that up, turns out I'm on the nice list.
Yay!
Congratulations, no Cole.
Yeah, you know, I made it. I made it.
ABF, why can't you be more like Hayden? Look at Hayden. Why can't you be more like Hayden?
Yeah, be a VTuber. Call out Bridge.
That's what you got to do. You got to fight.
This is bullshit.
Be more like Hayden.
Look at this.
He's not even a VTuber today.
Anime girls and fighting bridge.
Yeah, look at this man. He's glowing. He's happy. And then
naughty boy. Cole.
Is that DOA, Hayden?
Yes, it is actually. It's DOA 5 Ultimate.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
I played the.
That one's running.
It's like the demo version, kind of the free version of it on
Yeah.
PlayStation 5.
5 is one of the worst ones, but it's the one that I've got, so I decided to throw that up. Yeah, 5's kind of
Is that the newest one?
Mediocre. No, 5
Okay,
is not
6 is the newest one. Okay. Yeah, I like 5 more than 6.
Yeah, 5 is better than 6, but 4 is better than 5.
All right, I'll have to check out 4 then.
Yeah, 4 is great. The art style is way better. But I'm doing good. I've been on the road all day so that I can make it home for Thanksgiving Eve to be live and in person with you guys here tonight.
Hell yeah.
So little tired, but other than that, I'm excited to be here.
Hell yeah.
Awesome, man. Nagranol, how you doing, sir? The wellspring of excitement and loudness and just over talking everybody. How you doing, sir?
I'm good. No, I'm actually doing pretty good. And I've been having a lot of fun playing Stellar Blade again. New Game Plus. It's even better on New Game Plus, to be honest. So many more upgrades and stuff. It's crazy. Game of the year. Can't change my mind. So don't try.
Nice.
Agreed.
And it's on
just
sale,
JK
right?
says I'm muted and gay. Shit.
At least one of those things is true.
That's just
Let's
how
keep
he
it
talks,
moving.
Nerd Slap. That's just how he talks. You should know by now. So,
If I could yell any louder, I would, but like I'm not gonna wake up everybody.
yeah, we'll just have to talk about the fish and the loaves of bread on the at the sermon, and then you'll start yelling. But if you remember that, a Discord lore, sir, Discord lore. That was pretty fun. But anyways, Magda, how are you doing on this fine day?
Hi, everybody. So I just discovered I'm not on any list, so I don't know what to think about it.
Well, that's better than being on some lists.
I wish I didn't know.
I don't know. I've been forgotten.
Did you reply to his recent message? Said if you haven't gotten put on the list, you'd need to reply.
Last
to his
time I
tweet.
replied to his message when I was maybe 5.
Yeah, I
Well, go
replied to
on
it.
Twitter, go on X, and reply to his most recent message.
I did it
Oh,
15
that's
minutes
what
ago,
it
and he's
was.
already put me on the nice list. So
Oh, okay.
yeah,
All right.
All right.
And
I will work on it. We'll see. Yeah, but other than that, I'm good. I've been working through the 12-pack of those crumble pies. I got those tiny. They are tiny, but I got like 5 or 6 different flavors. They are so good. They're not gonna last until tomorrow. But no chance. So yeah, high on sugar.
All right.
Nice.
And that's a great segue because next is Yo Pops, who's high on everything else. How you doing, sir?
Yeah, what are you talking about? I'm just, just a little bit. No, I'm doing good. Everything's great. No one heard that. How's everyone else doing? Hope you guys are doing good. And glad to be here today for this day before Thanksgiving. And happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Absolutely.
He's high on everything except his chair. Good gracious, yo.
I know, right?
He's got the pimp lean going.
the GCA had to have our version of Ben, who just sinks down into his
Yeah.
seat
Oh,
progressively as the night goes on. So
Except Yo Pops actually has good takes, so we can hear him.
Well, sure. At least thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Oh my goodness. I never had one of those, but it sounds amazing.
I saw a picture
I've
of
never
it today.
tried
It
it
looked
either.
amazing.
My work knew they just started like a butterbeer latte, and I was just like, "Can I get that for free?"
That sounds good.
that does sound.
I haven't tried it yet, but I'm going to try it on Friday.
Nice.
Let us know.
Hail the chat.
Yes,
Legends.
I'm with you, Nerd Wars. I had no idea. The pudding was enough, but the fact that there's a pie is amazing.
So it's like a pie with a bunch of those candies just put into it.
Oh,
It's the first time I'm
No.
hearing about something like this.
all right. Well, to cleanse our palate, let's introduce our special guest, and he has become a stalwart in the GCA Discord, and he does really good streams. Regardless, I enjoy watching him. It is Sammy Threepeat. How you doing, sir?
Guys, have a good baby. Chat, have a good baby,
too.
everyone.
Yeah, have a good baby, man.
Yeah, a very great baby.
Have a good baby. And a good baby to you as well.
If
All
none
right.
of y'all know, you need to get in the fucking
refuse to
Discord
elaborate.
because this is this is lore if you're not in the Discord, which means you need to get your ass into the GCA Discord right now.
Yes. And even I wasn't awake for that one. I usually try to be in the Discord as much as possible, but I was like, it is lit there, man. We have a lot of fun. It's the best and the brightest and the most engaged in the fellowship. We are the best Discord in the fellowship, and I don't think I'm lying. Sorry.
Yeah, and that's all due to the chat and people who show up to every stream and hang out. So thank you guys for coming out again tonight. We're happy to have you as always.
100%. We're actually holding the chat down in the Discord. Let's be serious. but
with consent,
man,
of course.
That's the last time I buy. I was going to bring you pepperoni rolls, sir, and you pull this shit on me.
You were going to give him your pepperoni?
Pepperoni rolls.
Golly.
He knows what I'm talking about.
Stream, man.
The whole roll.
Of course he does. Because never mind. Go ahead.
That's some Western talk
Subject.
back and forth. All right, so gracefully, we do have some super chats to start off the stream here. Yo Pops, while we have you, would you be more than happy to read these super chats? Some of them are nice, some of them are some of them are chats that are super.
Let's go through that. Tomac with the $20 super chat. Thank you very much, Tomac, as always. Okay, this one I was reading earlier, so I got to and it sounded really nice. So, as a one Gary of the river once said, I carry two swords, one of silver for creatures that roam the wild, one of steel for humans in their cities of stone. Both are for monsters. Thank you, Tomac. That was
nice.
That's pretty good.
Nice job.
That was good. Thanks, Tomac.
Nice bit of foreshadowing.
You know,
must be in the inner loop.
Yeah. You should move to LA and try to be a voice actor. I heard that you can make some money there. So,
well, they fired Henry, and from what I hear, it's not working out too well. So maybe if there's another season, you got a chance.
Yeah.
True.
Let's see.
All right, next one we have Erwin / Nerd Wars.
Erwin Nerd Wars for a $5 super chat. I'm thankful for Mo. I'm Sofa King. We taught it. Thank you, Nerd Wars.
Never good.
Last time I heard that,
Erwin.
I was in like the 5th grade.
Yeah, but it works when Yo Pops is reading it. I don't know why. It just works.
Teen Hunger Force, for those who know, is
That was the first time I've heard that, bro. Yep. Yeah, I know.
Mega chicken.
Yeah. Chicken rice. Rice chicken.
I want to I'm sorry. I dumped it off to our GEI crew.
No refund. You break, you buy.
You had to pay the
No
tariffs
tiki,
for
no
our
laundry.
Asian representative to come over across the border.
That's right. No tiki, no laundry.
Yeah. I feel sorry for you, Mutha. Well,
He
you
did
better
pay
spend
for
your
it.
super chat. That's fine.
Oh, there you
That's not
go.
enough to get
Wait,
me.
no, then he gets to put another one. That's a double. No, I'm just kidding. No, if Mo, you want to read it?
Yeah.
See, we give you your value. We will have Mo read it again. Free.
$10,
Look
I
at
might
that.
think about it.
On the
$10,
house. On the house.
Definitely read it. I don't know.
Because I like you, Erwin.
No. There's a certain clip
No.
gets played a lot.
The chat is always right, Bo. You get to work.
Fine. I'm thankful for Mo. I'm so fucking retarded. There you go, Nerd Wars. Next time it better be a lot more fruitful if you catch my drift. On to the next super chat, you motherfuckers.
Isaac for a $2 super chat. Thank you, Isaac. Hi, I'm looking for Amanda Hug and Kiss. Nice. Holy button. Thank you, Isaac.
Good luck, Isaac.
Is there Amanda Hug and Kiss? I need
best
an
of luck-
Amanda
best of
Hug
luck
and
there,
Kiss.
You see, there we go. There we go.
He's helping us make
Apparently,
content.
we're providing him with content, and he's going to provide us with content. It's a mutual relationship. Symbiotic,
Symbiosis.
I'd say.
It sounds like a
By the
mutual
way, Nerd
Buffalo
Wars
Bill
goes up $5 every week that it's not done.
Damn, all right.
Charging you big.
Damn.
I'll go with the brick of legs in about 2
Yeah.
weeks. I have my
Wrong arm and Irwin.
Dagnall's like, it'd be a shame if you were late.
Cheers, my
Would
good
it be a
man.
shame if something
Wouldn't want to be that guy.
And by the way, give this man some respect. It's either 1 a.m. or
Oh,
2
God,
a.m.
yeah.
where he's at.
Yeah, what up, brother? Good
God
to
bless
see
you, man. Seriously.
Yeah, I saw him
Legend.
earlier on Smooth stream, which is really weird because it was just like in the middle of the fucking day, and I think I'd either just started my review or I just finished it, but I hadn't posted it yet, and I was like, "Oh, Smooth went live," and then
Smooth's
Toomey was
Dynasty
on there.
Warriors Origins playthrough? The play in the demo?
No,
Is
it was,
that
a panel, it was a panel stream. They were
Oh,
having
okay,
some
okay.
kind of comics.
Yeah, he did a Dynasty Warriors demo earlier. I was watching that as I was driving.
I watched Norman play that, Norman Conquest, and
Nice.
the first boss, I don't know if it was the first boss when I tuned in, but I think it was like pretty early in the game. Like one of the main bosses was like real bitch.
Yeah, it looked like it, but it seems like you're playing as like a normal, like maybe like underling officer. You're not playing as one of the characters that you used to play as. So it's interesting. It's piqued my interest.
So, all right. Well, hey, we got 2 more super chats real quick, and we'll get right into our topics. But I want to get these 2. So here we got this one, Yo Pops.
Let's see. Cation Corey, $5 super chat. Thank you, Cation Corey. Cancel Mo because he had. Wait, no, hold on. Cancel Mo because he no sucky $5.
First of all,
$5.
it's $10, not $5. Yes.
And then let's go down over here with Vatlaw. Thank you, Mr. Vatlaw.
Vatlaw.
5 GCA memberships. 5. Thank you, sir. Great kind of you.
You guys are awesome.
Yes, thank you so much,
Real.
guys. You,
Yeah,
like you don't have to, but we really
wild.
appreciate it. It's awesome. So, all right. Well, now that we have gotten those, Mr. Multi-Maldi, if you would please.
If I would, what?
If you would
Whenever
please,
you're asking me to do something, I
Yeah.
always, I start to clench. I'm just like, what the hell does he want this time?
I want the. Apparently, you want the $5, but that's that. I'm not that. I'm not
There's
that-
a hole in the bathroom stall.
Wait, are Mo's DMs
That's
about
our
to
secret.
leak like the
That's our
Mr.
secret.
Beast DMs? Because I don't know what kind of favors you're asking for.
It might actually be, but since Brave is still shitting the bed, this is gonna look weird for half a second. Our first little topic tonight, we're not going to stay on this very long, but it's talking about the Wicked versus Gladiator thing, which I think is hilarious to me that Wicked is doing nothing in the international box office, whereas Gladiator 2 is making its money over there, whereas conversely, they're basically diametrically opposite. But what makes me really laugh, and then I'll just let the panel have at it, the way that this article starts. Before Moana 2 rains a monsoon of cash, a cultural appropriation, or like that's some form of light racism.
It's also
Kinda.
like pretty braggadocious. Like they really think it's gonna do that good.
It is, especially with some of
It's
the
gonna
bigger
be a monster.
reviewers already coming out and saying like, "What the fuck was that?" It has absolutely no, anyway. That's only one anecdote that I got from Jeremy Johns. It was just like, "Oh wow, that was bad."
Monsoon.
What the hell? This will not upset Wicked's rise to glory in the, what do they call it now? Glicket or some stupid shit like that.
Yeah, they're trying to do that same thing like they did with Barbenheimer.
Not as organic though.
No.
Yeah, it is not.
What are they gonna call it?
But we kind of did know, because it's the best Monday ever for November, and this is kind of where like a lot of the big movies, that's where they really take off, holiday season. And we knew Wicked was going to be big with the women, and it has proven to be that way, also the queers. But the best day ever for November, better than Frozen 2, which Frozen 2 was, well, I never watched any of them. Anyway, better than Hunger Games Catching Fire. I'm noticing that they put those 2 things in there that were geared towards women.
Yes. Well, they have to. Because
Fair,
they have to try
yeah.
to make some sort of apt comparison. But you had the Hunger Games, which had the you know, the fire from the first one, so to speak. And Wicked's going to do great, but it's because of the built-in audience that it already has. Nobody else is excited about the movie. My girlfriend, her friends, all of them, I've not heard any of them talk about this like they did Barbie whenever it came out. So this is going to have its built-in fan base, but I don't know if it's going to bring in people not familiar with the play.
Yeah, they've already had to schedule like viewings where they're like, please don't sing along because we know you rejects already know every word of the fucking songs. Can you,
Yeah.
Can you let people who haven't seen the film maybe watch it without you going full theater kid in the
They make them leave their cats at home, right?
Well, they are.
I certainly hope so.
They are having separate showings for sing-alongs also. There
Yeah,
are
no,
people
that's
planning on
really
seeing the
cool.
movie like 4 times. So
Oh, I'm sure there's these people just jabbing in there ready to go. You know, just
Are you our straight version of Tim Dillon?
oh, that is
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
wow, we're gonna have to go down a rabbit hole when we're not.
He really.
on
Wow.
air.
I'm sorry,
Oh my
Sammy
goodness,
3P.
man.
Yeah.
Once
look
you
like-
see it, you can't unsee it.
No. Why did you say
yeah.
that?
Oh,
Why
no,
did you
now I'm
say
scared.
that?
Because
I
I
don't know who
noticed
fucking
it, and I have to point things out. I review shit, man.
All right, that's fair, I guess.
Hold on. No, now I'm afraid to Google it because maybe
No,
it's
no,
someone
no.
I
He's
recognize.
a comedian. He's extremely funny.
Yeah,
I
he's
got a question.
hilarious, but he's gay. That's why I called you the straight version.
Oh, okay.
Oh, is Tim Dillon gay? I had no idea. I just
Yeah.
thought he was like
Yeah.
in California.
Oh, is he really? I thought he was just like, I thought it was a joke.
Yeah, I'm Earth 3 Tim Dillon.
Wait, so they're calling this Glicket? No, I mean, what's it, Glicket? That's what they're trying to.
There's
That's
a
our
word.
word.
Yeah.
It's like
That
Marvin.
sounds so weird. They should call it like the Wickulator or something like that. You know.
That's our word.
That's a
We
little
never like to
better.
say that.
It's time for the Wickulator. It's time for the
For the
Wickulator.
yeah, that's what
later weekend.
The Wickulator sounds like a hot new dance.
I would watch it.
Wickulator.
Some black kids
Wickulator.
gonna bust it out at a wedding. All these white people are just gonna be like, oh.
So we know that it's done well. We knew that it was going to do well, but and I don't have these. This wasn't actually a part of our topics, but just I'm pretty sure most of us watch G&G Daily, and like if you don't watch them, Nerd Rod and Nooner, they've all been talking about it. Just the press behind it and how they're all just like very little. I can't say that word, even though they're women.
Well, I heard somebody say it, and I can't remember who did, but you can tell that the way that they react to interviewers and act on camera, that they have not had actual contact with real world people for at least 5-6 years. Like they have no
for sure.
idea what the world is like.
And also, didn't you guys find that they kind of like the whole cast seemed to like strangely drop like a shit ton of weight?
Yes.
Yeah, the
What is
two
going on
main
with that?
actresses there are like the lead
Ariana
actors and
Grande was
shit.
always a tiny little thing, but like she is.
Oh no, she's like a.
She
Yeah,
looks
skin and bone.
anorexic.
Have a
like-
perky.
Yeah,
He
I'm
looks sick. Yeah.
waiting
Is he
for
upset?
someone to
Is he
come out
upset?
like for just $1 a day.
everybody was shocked, like when
Sally's trouble.
Angelina Jolie showed off her skinny ass leg that one time. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
She was really skinny too. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
She
like
was.
the
She
same.
got really skinny for a while. Like,
Yeah.
Dude, but everyone's on Ozempic in Hollywood right now. Isn't that like the big thing?
I thought
Like,
that was just for like
all on
fat
that.
people though.
yeah, I
Yeah.
did too.
Apparently
Well, it is-
not. Apparently
Yeah,
you can
they
just
got
abuse
Lizzo
it.
pretending like she's not on it.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, it's tapeworms.
But well, hey, you know, they eat a lot of
Very well
sushi.
made.
They love that sushi.
Yeah, no, that's
I
much
like
more
sushi
plausible
too,
than
but not all the
Ozempic.
time.
Especially because whenever they get this kind of like backlash
No,
and
they're
everything, they can have all the Entertainment Weekly photographs of them eating cheeseburgers and everything, but they never actually gain any more weight because the tapeworm is taking it all up.
Okay, so is the tapeworm also responsible for the two lead actresses in Wicked not being able to stop touching each other during interviews?
Oh
Like,
yeah.
rubbing on each other the whole time. Like
Something.
it's so.
I have a
weird.
theory. So they
And being
split it in
gay.
half and made them split one, and it's growing back together.
Oh,
and-
No. It's
Kinda.
connected. It's
Yeah.
connected
It's
between
trying-
them.
They have a
But that
diet.
is weird. That is weird though. She was like, I can't, like picking at her a little bit, and it was just like, keep your fucking hands to yourself and look into the camera.
It's
mean,
like
they
you
are one of
basically
them's-
expect them to be sitting on top of each other with as leaned over as they are into each other and stroking each other. There's that one interview where Ariana Grande is talking like for the other girl.
Yeah.
This
No,
is so
here
weird.
actually better theory. They took the tapeworm, split it in half, put one in a pink dress, and painted the other one green.
I think you may be onto something.
No, and actually, going back to Aqua Teen Hunger Force, it reminds me of that. What was it, Mo? It was South Bronx
the
Parasite.
South Bronx, yeah.
Well, Paradise. He was calling it Paradise.
Yeah, he's like,
Paradise.
I think this
It's
thing,
like skin and bones. It just cracks open.
Yeah, Carl.
this thing
No, I'm on
slips
this
out
new
the butt.
diet.
He's like, it's my liver. Who cares?
Yeah. Yeah. This new diet.
Oh, yeah,
South
that's true.
Beach Paradise or Garfield.
South Bronx Paradise, baby.
Tonight.
Tonight.
What's the one I just saw the other day? Is what was the tonight?
Tonight. That's it's hand banana.
Hand banana.
Yeah, it was a clone of Shake's hand. Tonight, you. Yeah, there's a guy in chat that has the picture of that.
Brood Witch will reign over all in Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Brood Witch is
good. Brood Witch is yeah. Not to
No
derail.
bacon. How can it be a sandwich without bacon?
Yeah.
Oh, this isn't derail anything. This is exactly where I want this conversation to go. I'm in a goofy mood, and now I'm gonna make you think a little bit. So it's just like a gradual escalation until we get to our main topic. And yes, it's gonna look a little bit wonky for half a second again. James Gunn is confessing that neither the Batman Part 2 nor The Brave and the Bold has a script yet. Now, what are your initial thoughts on this? If you haven't read the article, what are your initial thoughts on why?
For me, it's that James Gunn has his finger in so many other pies, and now that he's trying to run the DC, he's not worried about writing anything. He's not worried about helping anything get rolling. They're still upset about how it went over with him taking over and then firing Cavill.
Does anybody else have anything else to add?
They could be in the storyboarding outline phase, something like that. They might. It doesn't mean that they're not proceeding with the movie. It just means they're not on the script yet. So I don't know if having the outline is contained within having the script going, because I don't know.
Well, my initial thought was he's given the keys to this entire universe he's supposed to put together, and he doesn't really know how it's supposed to end yet.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
Yeah, that's
I
plausible.
figured you would think that they'd already have something going after the last movie. Is it just gonna be? It's just gonna be a one and done.
Well, that would have been my initial. All of those would have been my initial thoughts and speculations on it. But according to this interview, one of the Bat Family movies in this pipeline is intended as proper DCU canon, and that connects to Superman and Creature Commandos, The Brave and the Bold. Even though Andy Muschietti is attached to direct it, it can be considered Gunn's pet project because it was because it was announced in the rollout of his division of Warner Bros. Discovery almost 2 years ago. However, nothing's come through all of that. There's no set timeline for anything. The one thing I've tried to make clear to people from the beginning is that everything is going to be based on the writers. And according to Chris Gunn, who the fuck is Chris Gunn? According to James Gunn, he said all of the treatments, the scripts, the stories haven't met his expectations, so he hasn't greenlit any of them. And that's why they're not moving forward, because if the story isn't right, he's not going to fucking fund it and put it into his vision for what DC is doing.
I have no problem with that. I mean,
I think. Go ahead.
No. Go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say I think I agree with you because we want them to hold back and give us a good product. The thing is, I wonder if Gunn is capable of doing a DC universe and tying all of that together. He did great with Guardians of the Galaxy. He's done great with some other things, but can he build an entire cinematic universe and have it tied together to where we don't have the fatigue that we have from what the writers from Hollywood have been giving us?
Well, maybe that's what he's trying to avoid. Also, like, you know, he's got a Superman movie to direct, and, you know, maybe he wants to see how that lands and what the reception is before he sets anything in stone. It's not the worst move in the world is to just sit and see how people are liking, and holy shit, we just went into a rabbit hole there.
My bad. My bad. It's just fucking brain. Fuck
no, but I'm saying it's not the worst move in the world is to see kind of how your reception is for your first film before you automatically jump into another one, because you know, Phase 4 of Marvel is a great example of, hey, they put out a whole bunch of disjointed shit that no one liked, and you know, it's still taking them time to you know, right the ship. If you don't allow things to be released without them, you know, him giving the okay, you're not gonna go down that direction. So if it takes a little bit longer but we get a better product, who am I to say? But yeah, I don't know if he can make a whole cinematic universe, and you know, maybe that's not I know he's saying that certain things are related, but he's also kind of hinting that like they're not like all like direct like tie-ins either. So I mean,
yeah,
you can understand that these stories exist in the same universe without having like Batman and Superman like hold hands and skip up the street. So, you know, it was like, if you're going to right the ship, that might just be the best way to go, especially that we've seen that these cinematic universes can go awry pretty quickly. So it's not the worst idea.
Well, and people have even, you know, said in regards to, say, Star Wars, Marvel, several of these other, you know, cinematic universes, put it on ice. So I think it's okay to wait for a while, as long as what we ultimately end up getting once they do move forward with it is something that's, you know, a cohesive story and is actually true to what the source material is.
I think maybe he has learned his lesson a little bit, where whenever you're introducing an entire cinematic universe, everyone needs their origin stories. You need to know what the direction is for each individual character, which is what Marvel did whenever that was actually fucking good, leading up to the Avengers. What was that? Phase 1 and 2?
Yeah.
Possibly even through to 3. But everyone had their own standalone story. Some of them even had their own standalone sequels and everything like that. And then threads began to start tying into each other. And I think that's really what he's looking for, as long as he's not talking out of his ass and just like playing PR move. But it kind of seems that way because we've got everyone, not only in Hollywood, but just in our regular everyday lives, people don't have any patience anymore. So we have Jeffrey Wright, you know, the race swap Jim Gordon, saying that he's been waiting patiently. Well, you haven't been waiting patiently if you're doing interviews talking about, like, I haven't read a script, I ain't got one, so, like, where the fuck is it? And, yes, it's a little bit racist in the way that I did that, but even with the Matt Reeves thing, at least James Gunn is being, at least he's being consistent with both the Batman Part 2 and the other thing, what was it, something about the past, whatever it's called.
Creature Commandos?
Yeah, the one that tied into Creature Commandos. There was another part of it. But anyway, he's saying is like the scripts that I have been receiving are not up to snuff. Therefore, we are not moving forward. We will greenlight them as soon as the scripts are up to snuff.
I want to pose a question to everybody real quickly, just because whenever, you know, it came out that Gunn was taking over the new DCU and that they were going to do something, I said I thought it was a mistake whenever they accidentally let that out, that nothing was ready yet. They weren't ready to fire Cavill yet, but it was an unintentional, you know, slip of the tongue to say, hey, Gunn's now taking this over. I thought it was a mistake. A lot of people thought they were getting ready for a reset, but this tends to make me think they weren't actually ready to announce that yet, and that's why they had to cut Cavill out of what was it that they cut him out of? I can't remember. Black Adam, right?
No, they put him in Black Adam. That was his last appearance.
Oh, okay.
I think they cut him out.
They were
of,
teasing
Flash.
him that he was going to be in the next movie.
Yeah, they were teasing the next movie.
Yep.
But that was, I can't remember if that was right before or right after that had come out. But like I said, whenever it did come out, it seemed to me like it was an accident. And with this and them not being ready to move forward on anything, I think it leads credence to my theory that they accidentally said something. But
Well, no, one led to the other. When Henry Cavill was in the ending of Black Adam, that was intentional, and that was to get people excited for the next movies to come. But the issue was that the movie completely flopped, and they were like, "Oh shit, we already promised that he was going to be here. Oh well, hopefully people forget about that. Let's make the shareholders happy." And announce that we're doing a whole, retool of everything. And I think them letting the information about James Gunn, completely changing everything was to get the shareholders to get excited.
Well, another thing too, they said, they haven't finished the script to The Brave and the Bold. They haven't even announced he's playing Batman. So they haven't announced much of anything. I can say from what I've seen, I'm not upset about the casting choice. Actually, no, never mind. I'm not upset with certain casting choices that they met. I'm baffled by other ones, like Guy Gardner is one. Nathan Fillion seems far too old to be playing that role. There's a couple people and a couple characters that they cast them in a certain way where I'm going, well, if you're going to reboot this, why are you getting people who look like this should be in the middle of their career? Or, Nathan Fillion should have been, if he's going to play Green Lantern, you would assume that he's been doing it for quite some time, just considering his age. And, they still gave him that stupid bowl haircut that, it was like, it's kind of all over the place. So I'm just going to shut up and see what happens. But it was like, it's good to know that he's not just taking any old script and going like, all right, cut it, paste it, send it out there, because it seems like that's what Marvel does. And it's not good. It's not great. It's not working out.
I do have another question for everyone. So especially the second part of that thing, because that article brought up 2 cases where the scripts aren't done and it seems like they're not moving forward. Well, we also know that The Penguin, which just finished and is coming out to rave reviews and a lot of audience hype, it has been specifically stated that is set in the Batman, Matt Reeves' The Batman universe. And so if he does want to move forward with that, they need to make a plan, whether the next Batman movie is going to involve that or if they're going to go for another season 2 of The Penguin before the worlds collide. I think that might be in the back of his mind also. It's like, wait, we caught fire with The Penguin. And the Batman made money, whether you like it or not. It did make money, and it has been well received by a lot of people. So we don't want to fuck that up, because at least that has traction and momentum going forward.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, it's also not related. Matt Reeves' universe is separate from James Gunn's too. So, but he is in charge of it, but he's pretty much giving Matt Reeves free reign to do that. I'm glad that we actually kind of live in a world now where like we can understand that there's 2 separate Batman properties going on at once, because Warner Brothers has had this problem for years and years and years. So at the end of the Dark Knight trilogy, they actually wanted Superman to be like introduced, and that's how they were gonna keep that going. And I was like, so you wanted to have this dead nuts, realistic as possible interpretation of Batman, and then you're just gonna have this alien come out that shoots lasers out of his eyes. He's just gonna like fly down. It was like, that's a terrible idea. So, and Matt Reeves is very much kind of in the veil of that, where it's a little bit closer to the chest, it's a little bit more grounded, a little bit less of the spectacular that comic book stuff that we would see. So if you put Superman in the Matt Reeves universe, it's not going to work. But like there's still room for Batman in the James Gunn universe, and that's why you can have Robin and stuff like that, because when you look at it outside looking in, it won't work. So to have those 2 tonal things be separate I think is a pretty smart idea. And I do agree with you. I don't know what they're going to do with Penguin, but personally, I don't think that they should do anything else with it. maybe have another series in that universe. You could tell kind of anybody had watched it that they were gonna and it was greenlit, and then they stopped. They were going to make a series about Arkham. If you look at the Sophia Falcone stuff, it looks like that's very much what they were geared up to do. I hope they greenline that rather than just have another season of Penguin, because I was like, you got that story. He goes to where he needs to be. I don't know how much more you're going to develop that character. What are you going to have another season, and then he puts the fucking monocle on, and then you know, like what are you going to do? You know.
But that's what's that. You know what they've done? They've created a Grogu in their own universe. They've created something that people love so much. Now they got to be like, oh shit, we have to implement this. We have to capitalize on this, because now we've caught the cultural zeitgeist. We got people are interested in our product, but we've made this as like a more of a one-off with one extra season, maybe. Like you said, with the monocle, and I got my nose caught in something. Oh, it's all long now.
Yeah.
You know?
Here's a thought. Like, so Penguin is Colin fucking Farrell, right?
Yeah.
Literally the next.
I don't know if
thing
that's
you
his
do
middle name.
Is well, I think it's accurate. I could be wrong.
He's Irish, so I would say that's probably a good guess.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry.
But like, if they made a movie and had Penguin as the tertiary bad guy, so like not the main action of everything that's going on, but they stick him in and show his involvement into Gotham, then you get another Robert Pattinson Batman movie that has the Penguin, you know, kind of show up on screen a couple of times, like he's maybe trying to pull some strings, something like that. Then you could do something with that. But yeah, I mean, unless you're going to bring Pattinson into a series, I don't know how you continue on with the series. That being said, I have not watched The Penguin yet.
What they should do is let him die, get rid of the character, and then have Colin Farrell play another bad guy, because no one can even tell that that's Colin Farrell anyways. So you might as well just like cast him for everything, like they did with what was the name of that guy that
Eddie Murphy in The Clump.
No, the guy in Marvel that played like several different. He played Cable.
Stanley.
Then,
oh no.
Yeah, no, he played Cable. He played Thanos.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So,
Brolin.
yeah,
Josh
Brolin. Thank you.
Right.
So just do that.
Right.
You know, I know you guys are facetiously saying about, he's going to put the monocle on and his nose. Honestly, when I was watching that series, okay, when is his nose, like, when is he going to actually become like the Penguin? And I'm serious. So I was kind of like, so.
Did you
I don't
see
know
his
about you. I
foot?
kind of wanted to see that. Yeah, but I mean, like, I wanted to see, like, now he's like eating raw fish out of nowhere, and like,
if he's not Danny DeVito by the end of it, it's a failure.
It's the Christopher Reeves adaptation is more grounded, and I think that actually is why people like it so much. It's more realistic.
You're right. The Christopher Reeves adaptation is more grounded because Christopher Reeves has been dead for.
Oh, it's not.
Matt
Reeves.
I was gonna say, I'm like, isn't he Superman?
We were talking about DC.
I'm sorry, I couldn't resist.
Reeves would be Christopher Reeve.
Yeah. Oh my.
No,
God.
everybody does that. There's actually rumors that Matt Reeves is Christopher Reeves' kid, and I was like, no, the last names are completely different.
Different names.
Yeah.
Big old negative.
But no, you know what? And going back to something that Sammy said beforehand, I wonder if there still is the issue of having two different properties of the same IP existing, and that may be also one of the moves that they're holding off on going forward. Like, because you said maybe we live in a world where they can, but what if they don't know that we do live in a world where you can do that yet?
Mm-hmm. Well, and even there was missteps in the Penguin. So even though that I can't remember who said, but no, Hayden, I think you said, I want to see in the second movie where the Penguin's kind of like in the background and do stuff. He was doing that in the first movie. So right. I you know what I mean? It was like, so that's fine to keep that character going like that. The biggest misstep, in my opinion, of the Penguin as a whole is even though Batman and Matt Reeves had some stupid quote like, "Oh, he was really upset about what happened with the Riddler," and I was like, "Well, then you've undone your first film because you said he wasn't Batman until the end of the fucking movie. So you know what Batman doesn't do is like go into the corner and cry because like something bad happened to the city." But either way, there's no mention of this vigilante who's going around and making it difficult to commit crime. So like even if you had like some guy going like, "Hey, we need to do this drug deal by the docks," you don't have to show Batman, but you could go, "Oh, we can't go to the docks. Last time this guy was there last week, that freak busted him." Just people kind of just knowing that Batman is in the city and that he's making it difficult to be a criminal. They didn't acknowledge that at all.
That's the point of Batman, is to strike fear into the heart of villains.
Right.
That's the point.
So I heard that there was one reference in the show, and again, I have not watched the show yet, but that there is like a newspaper that has like a silhouette of Batman on it or something, and says like "masked vigilante" or something over the top.
No, Oz mentions him. He says something, but like I'm saying, there's not enough of it. Where like even if there was just something, you don't even have to see it. But yeah, you turn on the news and it was like, "Oh, there was a bank heist, vigilante Batman," just something where he foils something, or that he's going around like doing his job.
I think I was saying from the very first episode, they talked about the masked vigilante in the beginning, and it kind of set the mood that people deal in the light to stay away from Batman.
Yes.
And I thought it was a good thing that they didn't try to use Batman too much to prop up the show. I wanted to see if it could stand up on its own.
Oh no, I agree with that. And when I was talking about this on the last stream I was on, they were like, "Oh, you just wanted him to show up in the suit?" It was like, no, that's not what I'm saying. I was like, but also like paying no mention to him, and then how they, I don't want to spoil anything. Very shoehorned in at the ending, just in case spoiler alert, you see the bat signal at the end of the show. Okay, that was like I don't think I'm ruining anything. I thought that was dumb because it's just like, oh, he's awake now. He's ready to put his ears on and go to work. Like where's this guy been?
Needed a vacation, Sammy.
Each other in the street.
He worked really hard in the first movie, and he needed a little bit of time off.
Yeah, I understands.
I'm taking a powder, guys. I'll be back.
Oh shit, that's funny.
Does anyone else have anything to say before we move into the main event? Do we have soup? Yeah, we
have one super chat, yes. And I can answer this question, but I would love for Yo Pops to read it and see if he can answer the question, because there's only one right answer.
Okay.
So go ahead, sir.
Tomac with a $10 super chat. Thank you again, Mr. Tomac. But how do y'all feel about Dr. Weird?
No.
Oh no.
For everyone.
Oh no, if you don't know, my ass has finally decided to eat its hand. It hungers for more.
Dr. Weird?
Aqua Teen.
From
right?
Aqua Teen.
Yeah.
For some reason, I was thinking of like some fucking James Bond movie or something. But yeah, Dr. Weird. I grafted a deer antler to my groin.
I was just struck by the misspelling and then just beating over the head of Rachel Zegler. And every time I hear weird, I'm just like, weird.
Same.
A mental tick that just like fucks me up.
That would be the correct way for Rachel
for playing that fucking clip so much after it came out. It brainwormed all of us.
That would be the correct way. The Dr. Weird end of the world scenario for Rachel Zegler. If she stuck her hand up her ass and it ate her to death, I feel like that would be the correct way for her to leave this.
Perfect end to a perfect day.
Steve, send the phone spiders.
Oh yeah, those spiders.
What's the one where he like injects his DNA into the lawnmower? He's like, "My baby boy."
Oh my god.
Fuck you, Isaac. I'll do it. I'm blinded. That's why I wear sunglasses.
Right, quiet, everybody. Quiet on the set.
Weird.
Wow, that was a little.
There you go.
I wish we had a clapping like soundboard, get like the golf clap like we have on the Discord. Like,
Imagine being so void of charisma you ruin the word weird.
I know.
Good point.
Welcome to 2024, going to 2025, my friend.
It's like she actually ruined it, whereas Borat made my wife actually something funny. Now it's just
My wife.
Very nice.
You can still say that shit. My wife.
All right, so we have
I want to. Americas for a $10. Why are you gay?
Wow. That's really good.
You are gay. Why are you?
Who says I'm gay?
No, you are gay.
Really spot on.
Creepy.
Should I start doing the pastor too? Yeah, that's
Why
Do
do you
not-
eat
do
the
not.
poo? Yeah.
Do not eat the poop.
Poo-poo.
They go in there and they grab the poo poo and they eat the poo poo. Now pass. Aren't you being just need to hush?
Holy shit.
Oh, Brother Bear. Well, now we're reaching the main event, the main attraction. We'll probably be here for like another 35 to 40 minutes. If what Mo and APS said about how vitriolic they're going to get about it. So let's go straight into it, starting off with our buddy Az, heel versus babyface. A customer voices their annoyance with CD Projekt Red DEI ESG practices and is told to shut up, clown, and emojis by someone claiming to be a senior experienced designer at the company.
Just so everybody knows, he's
Thanks,
doing that
sir.
because he can't say project correctly.
I'm doing it now. So now I will do how I was told to say it. CD Projekt Red senior experienced designer seems to mock fans over Reacher Ford. DEI, what the fuck is this DEI concern?
You went from Polish.
He went from
You went from Polish to Gary Oldman Dracula. Like, hello.
You almost turned French there.
Yeah, it ended with a little bit of French.
My God is multi Dracula.
There actually was this Romanian guy that used to work for me whenever I worked in Aspen. Everything he said sounded like that. And it was just like, what the fuck is this shit? What are you talking about all the time? And that's exactly how it was. So like I got to the point where I could mimic in person. Anyway, who the fuck is CD Projekt?
I have crossed oceans of time.
Oh, Yekatin.
That was good. Holy shit.
All right, so Mo, you want to
Queen.
take this one away since you have the most to say about it.
What's that about?
I said
moi?
Mo. I said Mo, you take this away since you seem to have the most to say about it.
Historically,
You'll be
yes,
the top.
but it really annoys me. I think Magda would have a lot more skin in the game here. But Witcher 4 developer CD Projekt Red's senior experience designer Mes Ozipovsky appeared to mock and belittle a fan on X today for expressing concern over DEI elements in the upcoming title's narrative. The modern gaming industry never seems to learn its lesson. Fan blaming and attacking gamers has led to failure after failure in a pattern that has upset the balance of the entire AAA gaming industry. But it seems that as though CD Projekt Red is unaware of this. The studio cast a major stain on today's big announcement by that The Witcher 4 is currently under full-scale development when Ozipovsky responded to a fan who voiced concerns over the franchise's embrace of DEI and identity politics. I'm not excited over it, and the Witcher series is one of my favorite game series. Ex-user Raven Rainfall said, CD Projekt Red is too deep into DEI, ESG bullshit. Ozipovsky then responded with two emojis. One shows a hand over a mouth, the second is a clown's face. Many interpreted this response to boil down to "shut up, clown."
I will interject right here. I started following this girl today, and we will get to that later at the end of this article on why, obviously, I did, and what made me laugh so hard. And I think y'all should too.
Ooh,
but
foreshadowing. Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
I love this tweet
rather
though.
than-
Immediate allegations with misinterpreting or misinterpreting.
I can't tell if Magda is disgusted or impressed or both.
It's too
Just laughing.
Unless you want me to go to an Inception, I can't see your face right now.
So, Malty, can I share my screen really quick just to show why people are concerned? Let's see here.
Go ahead, bro.
Just really quickly. This is still on the CD Projekt Red. Or
That's exactly what I was
Red.
pulling up right now.
They still have this up, their approach to ESG, and then if you go to their website, they have all of the standard bridge speak.
Wait,
on
go
here.
go look and see how long that video was real quick where they're talking about their DEI policies.
It's 6 minutes 30.
Yes,
Oh my
so
God.
they uploaded a video that is a full 6.5 minutes of them talking about how they're incorporating inclusivity and how they're all about the DEI stuff. Yet we get a face palm emoji and a clown mask as a response from their the community experience coordinator,
senior experience designer.
Yeah.
That's a bullshit job title if I've ever
Bullshit
heard of.
job for a bullshit DEI position.
Doesn't say.
Or
here.
maybe I'm moist interpreting it.
No, it's on. I'll look that up.
Yes, very moist interpretation.
I'm sure this has nothing to do with the billions of dollars we said over there, but it's good.
He is the senior experience designer at CD Projekt Red.
And that was from two years ago. So this is still fresh in people's minds, and they're calling it out still.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
so she kind of just tries to call him out a little bit. It's like, she meant to say customer, not a costumer. But although she might do that on the side, who knows if she cosplays? And more than that, a fan of the Witcher series, and you're a senior experience designer for that company. Are you sexist too, telling a woman to shut up and calling her a clown? And then he just starts going back and forth. It's just a petty argument for someone who's supposed to be in a lead role.
Far be it from me to question the executive parrot wrangler at Project Bullshit, but
it's Project Bullshit.
Project.
Right.
Go ahead, Magda.
Giggles in Russian.
I'm just laughing.
Okay. Oh, I thought you wanted to interject. I was going to give you all the time you wanted.
Oh, I can talk about them a little bit. So, I've been here for a while now, and I kind of don't exactly follow too much of the events or things that happen in Poland, but I did hear about them at some point. And like when you hear something from the country that you're from, you kind of cheer it and you're proud. You're kind of proud that they make the name and actually are known not just in Poland, but all over the world. So that was, I was kind of happy for them. And then I started hearing some weird things about that company, and it's things that are totally just weird for Poland, because Poland is not about that, or it never used to be. The whole DEI, the whole menstrual period,
I was just going to bring that up.
time off for women and for the employees, things like that. And from what I know about my country is, we are tougher than that. This kind of bullshit is not really common or actually largely acceptable in Poland. Like I'm pretty sure Polish people are just kind of laughing at them. But anyways, when I started hearing all those weird things, I was like, okay, this is embarrassing. And here there is another example, of the stupidity. They just embarrassing. So that's why I was saying I don't think they're from Poland. They Russian.
Yeah,
They might have been infiltrated.
I read a story a little while ago that Poland got infiltrated. They elected some communists, and it was
well, it's not even that. It's all the gaming companies have been infiltrated by people. That
but I'm talking
gamers
about
interest in mind. But Yo Pops, you need to get out of here.
Yeah. No, just I don't want to. Yeah, I got to take off. So sorry for the interruption, but
All good.
I'll see you guys.
There you
Everyone
go,
have a
Papa.
happy Thanksgiving, and
You
you guys
too.
be careful
You
out
too,
there. Stay safe. And Sammy, it was a pleasure hanging out tonight, man.
Absolutely, dude.
All right, have a good one, sir. Try not to eat everything. Let people eat some part of the Thanksgiving dinner. All right, sir.
Never.
He did have that feed bag on his face like just before we started the stream. That was
It's amazing.
Oh no, I feel lonely now. I'm by myself. Anybody else can leave, please, so I can move up.
There you go.
Perfect.
Nagnol's used to being on the bottom.
Hey,
I put him in the basement
Is
because
that guy?
when he has his rage out moment, so it's best if less people can hear him, so he can get out his anger.
But
Yeah, I mean the whole CD Projekt Red thing really pisses me off because the Witcher games are some of the best I've ever played, and especially 3. It's like just so crazy how, since the game came out, they've just gone downhill.
it's shitting on a whole country's culture and lore. Like this
I'm
is
Polish.
based
I'm part
on
Polish.
Yeah, so am I. I was like, not only did we have
feel it in my
like the
bones.
best banger like food, but like these stories are really, really awesome. And and then these people come in and go, and it's the same people who go like, white people have no culture. It was like, no, you're currently shitting on that culture right now. Like you're manipulating it for your own end. Like that's wrong.
I think it was only appropriate. I mean, The Witcher was written by Sapkowski, who obviously is Polish, and it was appropriate for the Polish company to actually, develop those games. So that's the part that I was proud. I've actually, when I heard that the Witcher games are actually developed too.
Oh, that's what I mean, though, Magda. I'm saying it's
Yeah.
what they're doing to it now. Where I was like, you had like these really solid games. It was an accurate portrayal of the books that came out, and then all of a sudden they were like, well, what if we bring it to Netflix and just like shit all over it? And then then the whole gaming
season was
community
alright.
gets
It could have been so
infiltrated,
much
and they were
better.
like, oh, we're shitting all over this. Let's go ahead. But also, you guys can't be mad because you don't have a culture. And you're like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
My first book came out the year I was born, 1989. That's when he wrote it. It didn't even get like translated until I'm not even really sure when. Until it went to Amazon. I think.
Yeah, it took a while. It took a while because I was 10 in '89, and I haven't heard of that book until a little later. It wasn't popular at all.
Right.
So yeah, but what I'm thinking, that's when you hear about a company, that's when you're proud, and then of course the next they start going crazy, and you're like, all right, forget it. Yeah.
It just annoys the shit out of me because we learn about Poland and the people that were behind the Iron Curtain first. These people have obviously been in Poland that entire time, and they have relatives that had to deal with that. And they might be grandparents that are still like fairly not all that old because they only lifted that curtain in the 90s, the early 90s. And the fact that they're latching on to this Marxist bullshit is just like, of all the countries on this earth, if you're the ones that are latching onto it, fuck you for doing that, because all the people on the face of the earth know better what happens when you agree with that stuff and you just let it happen. And the fact that they were forced to do that back when back when Stalin was doing his reign of terror, and you're gonna just like gleefully pick it up and put it on display, and you think that's
I've
a
been
good
saying it for
idea?
years. We have to go back to hitting these people. They're not going to go. They're not going to go away.
Speaking
when
of
do
the
you
cultural
understand-
Marxist bullshit, I'm sharing my screen real quick, and I would just like to show the chat. We'll just skim over something real quick, since DEI and bridge and stuff is kind of something that I harp on a little bit. On the CD Projekt Red website, if you go to their diversity and inclusion page, we've got over here on the side, you can find their goals in the social area, their human rights policy, equal salaries, diversity in games, social engagement. Then they've got for their chapter social responsibility, responsible governance and organization.
RIP.
That's weird. Environmental responsibility, material sustainability issues. We also, let's see if I can just switch this tab here. They have a diversity policy that's been in place since 2018. Nope, I'll have to reshare it to switch that over real quick.
And you shall have it, sir.
But yeah, this one, I glanced over this really quick. And let's see, here we go. So this says CG Projekt SA diversity policy. Our organization is consciously and deliberately founded upon a set of shared values. We strongly believe that people are our greatest asset. Our company philosophy embodies the principle of fair play. Fair treatment of our employees, collaborators, business partners, and players constitutes an essential ingredient of our activities and decisions. We shape a work environment which both respects and acknowledges diversity, fostering a sense of belonging, openness, and trust. This approach helps evoke the full potential of our team, contributes to our commercial successes, and strengthens our organizational culture. We combat any and all symptoms of racism, homophobia, or xenophobia. We believe that tolerance underpins creativity and innovation. Each stage of our dealings with individual team members, starting with recruitment and then moving on to assignment, career development, promotions, and bonuses, is driven solely by objective evaluation and professional judgment. What do you guys think that means? They pick and choose who is following the rules that they want you to follow, who's being the most inclusive, who's the most diverse people.
Sounds like rules for radicals.
It is. A lot of this is bridge language. And then I have one other thing I want to show you guys real quick, and we won't read over this one. I just want to show you. If you actually continue to dig into this just a little bit, there is, in fact, an entire PowerPoint on their rules of the game, their business and ethics standards. And it is pages on pages on pages, and this is all about rights and having
I'll probably never buy Cyberpunk
people
at this point
in their games, and it goes on and on and on. And it's a total of, let's get to the bottom, 31 slides. And like I said, this is all about their diversity and their
probably required watching too for
for sure.
People in the company.
It is.
And take a test at the end.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a test at the end of this. That's what these people do, because they are the bridge thing. And I think I'm going to do a video on it within the next couple of days on my channel. It's going to be just explaining in a condensed way that bridge is not DEI 2.0. Bridge is scrapping DEI, getting rid of the phrasing. Walmart is full of shit when they tell you that they're walking away from it, and you can read it in their own statements. But I can explain all of that more on my channel.
So I just wanted to touch on it really quick. There was a video from 1 month ago of Asmongold basically reacting to looking at the screen that you just were as far as their diversity and inclusion areas of their website, and he's like going back and forth between what he's saying now and what their website says, and he's saying, we're not, we're only hiring on merit. And then the website says, well, we're actually focusing on hiring women and diverse people.
Yep.
So they both don't add up. He's completely lying. So I think that their company got infected with them getting ESG loans, and they can't take their foot off the gas pedal now.
That's some of what it is. But a lot of what it is that people that are higher up in management now are the people that were working in the HR department, and they want the people to live and breathe the work, as in you do it at work, you do it at home. Walmart's statement that they released a couple of days ago that says they're getting rid of DEI, and Robbie Starbuck totally misrepresented what the statement actually says, because the statement says they are getting rid of DEI as a phrase. Not that they're getting rid of it in practice.
Probably because it spells out die when you rearrange the letters.
Well, it's that, but what it is that is the bridge tactic of if your people are uncomfortable with DEI, get rid of it as a phrase. And that's what a lot of these companies are doing. And
Rebranding.
people are missing that's happening.
Well, they want it to be
But
like trying to
rules
nail
for
Jello
it.
to the wall. You know, you can't quite pinpoint the thing that we're upset about. You know what I
That's
mean?
exactly what they want. Yep.
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 And that's why they were focusing on us not wanting to use the word woke for a while, because it was too inclusive on the bullshit that they were talking about.
Yeah, Cornboy, like I said, Cornboy said in the chat, he said, did you asking if I watched Robbie's Starbucks video about Walmart? I did. Robbie misrepresents what it is that Walmart actually says. And I don't know if he does that on purpose or if he is just like, forget about the repercussions, celebrate the victory. Because no, they are going deeper into this. They're hiding things better. And they're making these statements, but if you read their whole statements, they tell you exactly what it is that they're doing.
Yeah,
So that's something I'll harp on at a different time.
Yeah, that goes up into the weeds quite a bit, because that's what it is. You gotta white pill people, but you also gotta make sure they're aware of what's coming next.
Reality.
You want them to be you want them to be invigorated to fight, but you want them to be like, hey, we want everything. And it's it's a thing. It's definitely worth talking about. You got that right. I understand that shit. I wish I could get rid of that like Walmart got rid of DEI.
It's because he sounded too nasally when he said it, right?
All right. All right. So, anybody else have anything else to say about that? I'm just annoyed by the whole historical thing of it. It's just like it amazes me that Polish people, of all people, that company, the biggest company in Poland, is the one pushing most of this shit. Like menstrual leave. Really? Go ahead, Magda.
Well, I was gonna say it. In conclusion, I demand the paid menstrual leave, boys.
Wait, but
All
if
right,
she gets it,
bye.
I demand equality, and I also have menstrual cramps.
Across state.
Only when you're a
Projekt Red,
VTuber.
indeed.
There's a lot of those being going around.
Well,
All
we'll
right.
only let you do that if you can say men are pigs in Polish.
Okay,
Well,
hold on. Wszyscy mężczyźni to świnie.
Bless you.
I feel attacked.
I had to add all men are pigs. I had to add that.
All right.
Thank
Well,
God.
I've got something to add for that. Okay.
Weird. Weird. Bravo.
Hey, at least you got to stand next to Gal Gadot, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, that's.
Mm-hmm.
Did I wait? You have to go back to that. And I wasn't even thinking about that. I was like, did I at least get to rest my head on her shoulder? Because I'd be down for that. Otherwise, kind of like,
Hold on, let's see both hands first.
Yeah.
No, not quite. I don't think he made it.
Tip his body a little more.
Weird.
It's still astounding to me that they're trying to market that she's hotter than Gal Gadot. Like Gal Gadot is in any way intimidated by Rachel Zegler's beauty.
She's a more fair ruler. It's not about beauty. It's about beauty of the inner essence.
She's not even a ruler. She's a peasant.
And it's crazy that even with the atrocious costume design and CGI that we've seen in that, the absolute best looking thing we've seen from that is Gal Gadot as the evil queen.
Yeah.
She actually looks really good, and the costume looks really good.
I just love that all of these. So there's a Snow White movie. There's a Wizard of Oz movie that just came out, and Peter Dinklage went off on that stupid tangent, and then there's so many midgets walking around where not getting work that we've always attributed little people to get.
Motherfucker pulled the stepladder up behind him whenever he got to the top.
Yeah, there was just 1,000 little guys going hey, what the fuck are you? What is he saying? Don't say that, you asshole.
All right. Well, we got some more memes to get to, huh?
Yeah. Are we ready to start Secret Memer?
Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
Secret
All right.
memer.
So tonight we have 3 picture memes and 2 video memes. So what do you say we put them in 2 separate categories and have 2 different winners?
Agreed.
Yeah.
That's
Because it's not fair for the video people to compete with the picture people, right?
Okay.
That's fair.
Okay.
All right.
We could have them square off.
We
at the
have had a
end
picture
if-
beat a video once, but that was a rare one. That was just
That's
once.
true.
But it was a really
All
good
right.
one. Yeah.
Here is number 1. We got Jeremy saying, "Why is chat making fun of me?" Maybe it's because you're gay. Come on, man. All right. Are you making a poll?
Yeah.
Mo?
I will. I'm keeping track.
Okay.
Yes, I am.
All right. And number 2, we
Yeah, I couldn't even tell it was Mo until you zoomed in. that's so good.
It's funny because you can see Mo and Kramer in that picture.
I
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That is
Perfect.
Yes,
that is creepy as shit.
like you, Mo, and Kramer
Holy
both got into that
shit.
teleporter from The Fly.
Yeah.
Oh God, no.
I'm
That movie
Brundle Mo.
fucking- that
Yes.
Mo, you gotta give us a
Brundle
hey,
Mo.
bud.
It looks like you want to take your shoes past TSA for some reason without them checking. Also.
Yeah, Mo, can you read that?
Hey, buddy.
It was like, dude, how strong were those edibles?
And then coincidentally, we have another Mo turkey.
Oh, nice.
Mo, you make a really good turkey.
I do. Well, it's because I'm
Proud
mostly
of your
Chinese,
gobbler.
so,
Yeah, it's a good one.
Well, they hang lower, men of a certain age.
True. Hits the toilet bowl water.
Yeah, when your gobbler hits the toilet bowl water.
Yes, that is very true.
At least in this picture, his breasts are still giant, so that's true.
Succulent.
Very
Oh, those are breasts. Okay.
Okay, no,
Yeah, look at those
not the
knockers.
stuff that's on his chin. I'm talking about like the tip.
All right, so we're gonna do the pictures here. Let me throw up.
Make it just like 30 seconds long.
You
Vote
got
early and often, chat.
early enough.
But early often.
Early vote often.
How Democrat of you.
Got to make it too big to rig.
Yep.
Too big.
It's too big. Join the chat. It's the best chat.
We can't do 38 seconds, Sophie. It won't let us. It's like increments. Yeah. Did you already submit it? I don't see it
I'm
yet.
going to. I gotta
like
paste
I-
all the stuff in.
Jeez. All right. Well,
Jeez.
what am I supposed to do to fill the dead air?
There. I don't know.
Same.
You're the one that has more subscribers. You tell
Vote,
me.
vote.
All right, it's in the chat.
All right, polls up, guys. Vote.
No.
Only 30 seconds.
Do it now.
Come on, do it. Get to the polls. Come on.
We got this one.
Number one. Hi.
And I took this picture, by the way, of Gary doing the.
No, yeah.
Yeah,
That was
in-
such a
in
good
Peru.
picture.
Mm-hmm.
Literally couldn't tell if it was him or not. This is too good.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Oh, talk about a wash.
Yeah, this is not even. Let's stop it. Let's stop it. He's already dead. All right, we have Hey Buddy with 86% of the vote. And apparently, we have the Green Party and everybody else.
Let me refresh my
Yeah,
memory.
the
Hey, buddy.
establishment voted for that one. Holy shit.
So, since we have two separate categories, are we announcing or are we waiting until the end? Who was that one?
Well, shit, I can't even find it in my DMs anymore.
Oh.
Tell us in chat if you're in chat. Who was it?
Yes.
Yeah, tell us in chat.
Isaac.
Phantom
Isaac
was
said
the
Oak
other
Kramer.
turkey.
I feel
And
like
then-
that was. Go ahead.
Brisket was. Oh, you know what? I think that was Isaac. Yeah, that was Isaac. I'm sorry, because we were.
Yeah, he
said it was
said in the
message.
chat, he
Yeah.
said vote Kramer. I was like, God,
Yeah,
And then,
I saw that.
Brisket for a biscuit was
Oh,
the,
Nerd
first
Wars
one.
made the meme. He said it himself, so I believe him.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say if the second one if
Congrats,
the
Nerdwar.
one wasn't Isaac, then it had to have been Biscuit because that's his humor.
Yeah.
But it was Isaac, so congratulations, buddy, you win again.
All right.
Oh wait, no, it's up for debate.
All of them were all good games.
I am the memer.
All right, now this one I don't approve of this one. Suck a dick to see what it tastes like or something.
You need to hang up that computer call. Come over here and kiss me on my hot mouth.
Wow.
What are we doing here?
I don't know. What are we doing? Who are these people?
Oh.
All right.
Oh, good lord.
This one I'm more okay with because it's not about me, but it's still pretty dirty.
We bring in the studio this morning, Mr. Should I call you Mr. Mozamboni? Thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
Good morning. Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
I just want to suck a dick to see what it tastes like.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
You can just put it in there and you're like, he is huge, yes. He is
It was my first.
Yes, we're so gay. Our characters are gay together.
Oh,
holy shit, bro!
Wow,
Holy
that was fucking
shit.
okay. This is an awesome. Like both those videos are so fucking hilarious.
Oh, yeah. It's hard
Mo-
to choose.
Mo and I both got done dirty, but Mo got
Yeah,
even dirtier.
You got what you deserved.
Yeah, but it's also funny to see Mozamboni.
Yeah, look at it. Oh, it's really
Like, how
Little
did you
floating
even
head, like that's definitely Mo. You're a doctor at all.
Keyframing, who gives a fuck? Let's just put his picture right over the video. All right. The poll is up against ABF and I's wishes. So there you go.
Oh man.
Man, I don't even know who to vote for.
I don't know who to vote for.
I have to log into 2 accounts and vote for both of them.
According to Phantom, Isaac's going to use all 17 of his accounts.
No, this one's okay. I think I've made a decision.
I'm just happy that the first one about me probably not going to win. No offense, whoever made that
certainly
one.
does not look
that
like
was
it's going to win.
fucking funny though.
Come on,
They're
I need
both
a
great.
3
They're
a.m.
both
ballot
great.
dump. Come on, you sons of bitches.
Dude, there was just so much in that one that like I had to go for that one because there was a lot there.
They put like some time into that. That was like at
There's
least
a
1
lot of
hour.
evidence.
Right?
Yeah.
I was gonna
Chris
vote for the
into it?
first one based on like if they were cut at the same time at the same length. I was gonna vote for the first one, but then the second half of that second one, it all just counted into one. I was like, nope, that one wins.
Dude, there was the
Freya.
build up for that one, and then
Freya.
just pow, pow.
Oof. Oh,
Yeah.
All right.
gross.
So with 22 votes in, 68% of the vote, Gay, Mo, and Taj. That's,
Is that what it was titled?
that's what I got.
Oh yeah.
I love how
okay.
you just like marketed yourself on that one.
I don't know. I think Boy Got Caught.
Yeah, that's getting
that
close
was a
too.
pretty good one too. But
Yep.
it's,
Well,
Couldn't
I
name
had-
the other one LGBTKBF.
I had to install WhatsApp for me to download that because Sophie sent it to me, and I'm pretty sure China is spying
Sophie's
on
the
me
one
now.
that did montage.
Really?
You won?
That was Sophie.
Really? Oh, Sophie, nice.
Also,
Congratulations, girl.
right there. That one's for you, girl. Jingate.
We'll pull her up. Oh, there we go.
Congrats,
Nope,
congrats. Yeah.
Jingate Mujer. Anyways. Wow, those were some good ones
That
tonight.
was great. That was great.
Yeah, we couldn't have thrown the pictures up against that. That would have been a massacre.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
not
Yeah.
fair.
If we could
we've
only
had-
do
had times.
if we could only do like 3 at a time voting wise, anyways, it makes it easier to do it that way.
But Sophie could have just dethroned Isaac.
That one
that's
is
a good
probably
point.
going to go in the intro. I got to say, I got to change it out.
Well, technically, they're sitting on the throne together this week as king and queen of the memes.
I know, but we've been trying to get Isaac dethroned.
Well, I was going to say, if we're talking about being gay, we could turn that throne upside down. We could have 4 clips instead of 1.
Jesus.
You do it to yourself.
Yeah.
Fuck everybody in particular.
What?
Ew.
I'm not even gonna ask.
Brother,
Sophie,
ew.
Yeah.
Brother, ew, brother.
So that was a good one. Not a one of those stunk. Those were all good memes.
Yeah.
I feel bad for you.
Good job, guys. Like those were great. Every one of them.
Everyone's obviously putting in an effort, and that's you don't even have to put in effort as long as it's funny. But people are putting in more and more effort the more the weeks go by, and trust me, that does not go unnoticed by us.
And just shout out to our Discord where we keep aggregating all that stuff. We had some fun last night too. I hosted a watch party where we watched Landman, and it was like pretty late at night, and we were like, let's watch 1 or 2. We watched all 3 episodes because we could not stop watching it. It was so much fun.
Nice.
I
highly
noticed
recommend the
Isaac
show.
posted something at like 4:30 in the morning in the Discord. I was like, "What? He's on the same time zone as me." So that's
My
late.
phone went off with that Discord update whenever I got up this morning to drive home from work. I was like, what the fuck are they doing in there?
But I decided I'm gonna see if people want to do Jackbox after the stream tonight. So maybe like half hour to an hour after this stream ends.
Yes.
I'll do that. Only in Discord, no streaming because it's a little bit too spicy for any platform. So
yeah.
I was going to say, if we all remember the last time we played Jackbox, the fighting game was primarily centered around one part of the human anatomy.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's a lot of drawing in that game, right?
If drawing is involved, you're gonna see dicks. So it's just it's a constant in the universe.
I decided to.
Actually made
I
it
decided, yeah.
Flav, and Mo kind of. I guess that's where Mo's penchant for it came because he wanted to see what it tastes like. But
Which is funny because I decided to be the White Knight. I threw the other part of the other side of the genitalia into the match. All right, so I was the little man in the boat. Don't you know? Anyways, but yeah, that would have been too much for Rumble. That stream, that was like pretty brutal.
do we have that? Do we have that recorded somewhere that we can release as like members only or something like? Was that just like a one-off?
I don't even know if you would be allowed to do that members only on YouTube because the algorithm or the bots would still pick it up as inappropriate.
You might could put it on
After Hours.
We might have to look into a locals thing or something. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll have a special episode with Sammy just doing voices, ASMR for us.
There you go.
That's how we should do outros, is ASMR outros.
Oh God,
I'm good.
Are you good? Well, let's give them what they want. But
yeah, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Wow, VTuber doesn't want to do ASMR. What the fuck's going on right now?
Yeah, listen, I'm not a horny VTuber, okay?
Bullshit.
Yeah. We've seen your bedroom eyes. That's oh, I love that Jackbox. Yeah, I don't even have to work tomorrow. I don't have to do anything tomorrow, which is great. I would love to.
Dude, all of my family and my girlfriend are leaving town. I am going to be totally by myself for all of Thanksgiving.
Oh,
I am so fine with it, dude. Like,
Light some candles.
I don't have to deal
Put
with
on some Stellar Blade.
Ranger.
Yeah, playing Stellar Blade all day.
Are you gonna break the record of how many bottles of baby oil you're gonna go through yourself?
Rangers in the night.
I'm gonna end up breaking my PS5, spending all my time on that fucking final boss fight. Because my God.
You got
back up. I was at the very end of the fucking game, so I had to relearn the game in like the final boss fight, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's right, that's where I'm at.
You're still on Raven?
No.
Oh,
I have beat.
Oh, I was gonna say, yeah, I didn't know if you knew.
Yeah. That's
She's
what I
not
mean. I
the
mean,
final boss.
Yep.
That's a
Yeah,
secret.
that was like easily the hardest fight in the game.
Dude.
Like I almost like took a break. But I was like, gotta do it. I gotta do it.
Something else came out and I picked up something else, and then I like kind of was hopping around between games, and then within this past month, like Stellar Blade like came on my radar again. They did the update, so I finally updated the game. I had not updated the day one patch. I had disabled updates because I didn't want to get rid of my favorite outfit because they censored it. But then I found out they released some outfits that were uncensored that were similar, and I was like, okay, fine, whatever. But we get the Nier Automata DLC, we get all this extra stuff. Okay, I will update. So I update it, I fire it up, and I'm like, oh, that's right, I'm at this hard ass fight.
Yeah, you can't even do it until you get to New Game Plus, and then you actually have to get all the way to Zion again. So
yeah, and that's I don't think that'll be as much of an issue for me.
Oh no, not at all.
But it's just I'm in this final fight, and
it's a bitch.
Yeah, to say the fucking least.
You have to memorize every move that they might throw.
I'm still working on the pattern recognition because there was a decision that I didn't expect, so I took the unexpected decision.
So might I add, Hayden just explained to us how he wasn't a horny VTuber, and then he got angry about not having his favorite outfit in the game. All right, which one is it, sir?
The cybernetic bondage is what it's called.
Oh,
yeah,
I don't even think I have that outfit.
Sounds right.
I still have the day one. I didn't have the day one patch because I was like, "You expect me to masturbate to this?"
Well, Sammy, then they added in the physics, so I had to get it eventually.
Yeah, they did up those physics.
Was it the physics or the jizzics? Where did that
The
come from?
Jizzix, yes.
It was.
Well, Hoodie D's not here to defend himself.
It was photo mode in Nier Automata. I was like, I got to. But no, the game. I agree with you, Nagarnal, 100%. Game of the year for 2024.
Oh, for sure. But as Isaac just said, there is a contender. Hayden, you might have to watch Philip Chan's stream from the other night.
Awesome.
This
What
game,
was,
yes.
what was that game called?
It's called like 5 Women or something like that.
Oh, yeah,
something
so-
along those lines.
Yeah,
Not-
five hearts under one roof.
Yes.
That's it.
He already knows. He already knows.
So I knew about this before the English-speaking audience started to learn about this game. This game's been out for a little while.
Well, let me tell you, watching Phil play it was hilarious.
Oh my God.
One of the
I
options
couldn't go to
for
bed.
one of the scenes was take your pants off, and it made the woman run away. So from then on out, any choice, even though it wasn't listed on the screen, everybody was like, "Take the pants off, take your pants off." take your
Literally
pants
every
off.
time there was a choice. Even when there was like
There's no
other
pants
guys.
option.
I never played the game, but I had seen like VTubers and stuff that speak Japanese play the game, so I knew about it. And once I started seeing like Az play it, Philip was playing it, there was a couple other people, I was like, what the fuck, that made it to America? My God.
Sounds like the Chris Chan
Well, I did a
simulator.
little.
No. So the game,
research.
Sammy, the game is
Very good.
it's like an old school. It's all like filmed with actual actors and stuff like that. It's not
Oh, it's
a-
like
Korean,
Plumber's
yeah.
Lower Ties and Night. What is it? Night Trap and
Yes.
Right,
Yes,
right.
It's
Oh,
actual
shit.
actors, and it's a dating simulator where you get to make decisions, and it's 4 girls, and then you as the player character in a house, and chaos ensues.
Yeah, and then there's one part where like there's like a creepy guy walking around outside. And it's like confront him, leave him alone, follow him, and the whole chat's like pants off.
invite him to be the guest on episode 35.
I love how Hayden and Nagarnell are talking. It's like it's 2 a.m. and you're high as fuck in your dorm room. You're like, dude, man, that was a
Not
hard
sober.
bus. Not-
We could tell.
We're just having a chat about some games, man.
That's all right. That's right. Let's talk
Yeah,
about
game of the
games.
year contenders.
Yeah,
We're talking about
it's
games enough on this show, damn it.
It's an actual game on Steam. Go check it out.
So I'm just gonna pop this one in here. We got one gifted membership from Jeff up north.
Hey,
Hell yeah.
thanks, man.
Hey, thank you.
Thank
Nice
you,
photographer there.
Jeff,
Congratulations, Eric C.
That's Jeff underneath some ruins in Peru. That was a pretty fun day. I was there with him.
Hell yeah.
He's I love underneath some ruins in Peru, and then the way that he's standing, it's almost like he's Samson, like holding up the shoulders.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like Jeff is as tall as that doorway. He was a tall guy.
I was gonna say it looks like he's actually trying to squish himself a little bit. But,
He looks like he's fee-fi-fo fumbling his way through that doorway.
Hi-yo!
The red-headed giants are real. They found them. Just saying.
The Nephilim.
So, some people will understand.
So
I was trying to think of that, and I was like, "What happened to you? What's going on?"
Yeah, I was gonna say something about a flat-chested redhead, but you're not a VTuber tonight, so
Yeah.
I immediately thought of stuff like Pippi Longstocking, and I was just like, "No, that doesn't work. Calling him gay doesn't work. There's nothing right off the top of my head." Yeah, there was nothing that would be like halfway smart.
Maybe his gay ass glass that he drinks out of all the time. That
I thought it's something like, all the
Gallus.
users used to drink like red wine and like strawberry juice, so the giants would actually like bathe in it, and it turned their hair red, even though it wasn't natural, and that's the only way you got like a tall ginger. But
God, you went down a fucking mental rabbit hole for a minute, didn't you?
It wasn't funny enough to have to explain, so I didn't say that either.
Hey, you know what? That's a perfect thing for us, the end to show on before outros is Santa has made his decision on two people on this panel. I think we need to share.
Uh-oh.
What, two more people?
No. Just the two. We talked about this in the back room, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think.
No, we did it in the intro.
We did it during.
Oh,
intros.
did we really?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey,
we did.
We're working hard, guys.
Also,
So,
Epic Mike
one
has
of
been added to the nice list. I noticed. Also, Tabitha as well.
Look at that.
Nice.
Well, they're nice people, unlike you.
Well, I hopped in
by
there
the
trying
way-
to plead for a reevaluation of mine.
Just so you know, if you guys are familiar with the account JoJo from Jers,
Oh, geez.
that's that
Oh.
psychotic bitch
Yeah, I was gonna say that
on
sounds
X
familiar.
that like she's a crazy leftist fucking weirdo. She
Oh.
shares the naughty list with you, ABF. I just
Dude,
saw
I
that.
own that bitch on a weekly basis.
Dude, everybody does.
Is she hot? Because if you're both on the naughty list,
Yeah,
you
it
know,
is.
get
No,
one.
she's old. She's tired. She's got varicose veins.
Oh, fuck that shit then.
I don't know. I've never seen it.
Repeal.
No, she looks like an old mob wife. She looks
Gonna
horrible.
say,
Well, she's
I think
got a
there-
picture
I think
on,
she
like,
does have a
59,
picture of her
she looks
face,
halfway
but-
decent, yeah.
Yeah, it's she's got a bunch of filters on, and
Yeah.
you know,
That
whatever.
bitch lost her mind
Stop.
like 6 years
She's a
ago,
shitty
and there's
human
no
being.
hope of reclaiming it now.
Oh, it's been so nice though. Ever since the election, she's just been going full tard.
She
and,
lost it completely. Dude.
a lot of them, yeah. I mean, but her especially. She just every 15 minutes, she's just like.
Oh wait. Okay, so if you guys know the Brooklyn Dad account, that like psychotic leftist,
He sucks.
JoJo from Jers is like him, but the female version, and maybe slightly worse.
What did I just say to him the other day? Because he was like, no matter what, he's still a 30, he's still a felon. Stuck on that, and I was like, you know all about that, wouldn't you? It was like, how's your kids doing? You the ones that you sold for drugs.
Oh, damn.
Ugh.
Yeah, there's a lot to some of these
Good people, right?
these personalities online. Yeah.
Yeah, at least Harry J. Simpson or whatever his name is, he was just eventually he kind of caved and was like, you know what? You guys elected him by the popular vote. Like, I don't really got a lot of stuff. It was like, okay, that's a normal take where it was like,
He had a
my guy
moment.
didn't win. It was like, it doesn't mean I'm happy about it, but not like every 15 minutes, like JoJo, like with some sort of mental illness that she just needs to get out. Like, oh, that's fine. You can explain to your daughter's daughter why we're all walking around dressed up like the Handmaidens. I was like,
oh yeah,
leftist fiction.
Well,
Never happened.
You know what though? Here's one thing I do know: we're
Speaking
winning.
of elections, I elect Sammy to give his outro first.
Yes.
All right. I'm Sammy 3Pete, and you can find me at Sammy 3Pete on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it. You can also find me on YouTube. I just started a show called In Other News. That's where I bring people in the pop culture circle, and then we don't talk about anything pop culture. We talk about stupid things in the news because, by the end of the day, on a Sunday, the news cycle gets a little bit old. We're looking to start a new one, but I also started a brand new show. It's going to be dropping anytime now, probably early in the new year because I'm still building panels, gathering information. But I know a lot of the guys who are in the Discord are going to know all about that. And if you know anything about me, you know that I'm a huge Batman fan. So please join me for Cavecast. That is going to be my new show where my goal is to basically give normies or people who are new to Batman a PhD in Batman. I'm going to start out from the very basics, and we're going to work our way all the way up to things that are a little bit more advanced, and then eventually, if you want to jump into the comics, if you want to get a better aspect on the animation or the movies, like this is going to be a great place to start. So if you guys are intrigued by that, by all means, please go to my YouTube.
Awesome.
Oh,
That
yeah.
sounds like a great idea. It's all right.
Top to bottom or bottom to top?
Let's do that. Let's do Drake.
little bit
Let's
of
do
both.
Drake style. We started at the bottom. Now we're here. Nagranol's doing his outro. Then we're gonna be here.
All right. Well, yeah, I'm Nagranol, and I stream on YouTube and Kick, same name, and also, how do I do this? Alec Baldwin's Finger, he's up there somewhere. Alec Baldwin's Fingers channel every Monday off the hip. I'll be there, and I'm here every Wednesday, so that's where you can find me. Also on Twitter and Instagram, Kick, YouTube,
Snapchat.
And as a mod in every single channel
Grindr.
fellowship ever. So.
Yes, please sign up to my Grinder account.
Yay! More clips.
Doesn't exist, so whatever.
All right. We'll
I like
just
a
go
little
with-
misdirect at the end.
Yeah. Yeah, baby. All right, Magda. Thank you for calling all men pigs in Polish. I think you're going to get some brownie points at CD Projekt Red.
Anytime I can be of service. But anyways, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. That's all I got to say.
Happy Thanksgiving to you.
Yes,
too.
happy Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
All right, Hayden. The carnal form of Hayden. How are you doing,
I
sir?
am in the flesh skin this week, but I'm, I think we had a great show tonight, and I am Hayden Wayne 75 on YouTube and on X right now, possibly Rumble and Kick coming soon because I do have a new computer on the way that's going to allow me to actually do some streaming occasionally. But for now, you can find me here every Wednesday on Alec Baldwin's Fingers channel every Monday. And then I make videos on my own channel about things that I find interesting. And it seems like a lot of what I find interesting is DEI and bridge stuff. So maybe some of that coming up here pretty soon. Yeah, I know. Like, what a shocker. But yeah, Walmart's lying and they're full of shit. And I'm going to make a video that condenses all of this down so that people can more easily understand it rather than going through the hours upon hours upon hours of explanation that I have gone through. I will try to condense it down soon. But
Right, awesome. Well,
Yeah.
definitely it's a voice that needs to be heard on the internet for sure. ABF fastly approaching 800 subs on his channel, and probably, I'm sorry, one of the funnest shows to be on. Malty almost killed me on Monday by referencing a 15-year-old rapper, but like R&B singer. But I'll let you watch the episode because it's worth watching. I'm not going to spoil it. But ABF, sir, How good?
Yeah. Sub to my YouTube channel, but I'm more concerned right now about appealing my naughty list with Santa. So I'm going to take all the avenues to appeal it, and if that doesn't work, I'm gonna track down Santa with NORAD.
Good luck with that. He's packing big time.
So am I.
Huh?
Santa's packing, huh?
Make sure you stream that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Multi.
I'm a lazy piece of shit. I'm a lazy piece of shit that doesn't do anything.
Lazy? What are you talking about? You're making videos every day.
Multi does nothing. You should do something for the channel, dude. Maybe.
Come on, what are you doing?
I'm sorry, guys. I promise.
Slacker.
I promise. I'm thinking about it. I'm planning on doing something for the channel, but it's just not within my wheelhouse right now. So please forgive me.
You'll get there. Just keep it in your mind. You'll get there one day.
Thanks, man. See, it's people like you who keep me motivated, and at least I still want to try, even though I never actually do it because I'm just fucking lazy.
Yeah.
Multi puts out 5 to 7 videos a week for our channel, guys. If you don't know it, he does awesome work. He's our workhorse here at the GCA, and he's had a couple that have popped off like crazy. So
What are you talking about? We all do.
Hey,
We
Magda's
don't
in
all
some
make
of them.
videos.
Magda's there whenever I need her. So
Magda is in. Yes.
Whenever you want her, she'll be there. She'll be around. Yeah.
She would be able to make more videos if there were some decent movies coming out.
If there was anything good that I wanted to watch, I'd be right there with you. But
Yeah, I think I'm gonna start making them.
I'm waiting for more Linkin Park to drop too.
there was another Linkin Park thing that was the middle of last week, and I was just like, just to spite Mo, I'm not making a video.
Why would you starve everybody of such wonderful discourse? I have not seen sub 50 likes in a long time, and I'm very angry with you, sir.
Well, here's the thing. I was rewarded for basically telling you to fuck yourself with a Gina Carano one, which overtook the Linkin Park one.
It
so
did.
that one is more successful and also has a higher like ratio than the Linkin Park one. So we could finally put that to bed.
Yeah, but Vince Vaughn still hangs out there with his trophy, and we still don't understand why the hell that happened.
I'm not gonna make a dead as Chester Benningfield joke, but you know.
Well, you know, on that note, have fun, everybody, hanging Christmas lights this weekend. So I hope you. All right. I'm going to do my outro as I made everybody uncomfortable, but that's what I do here. To risk it and a few other people that showed up to Greenville this weekend, Greenville, South Carolina, at the Retro Toy Con, which was really fun, by the way. Got to hang out with Jay and some other people, and it was super fun, super awesome. The fellowship is the best collection of people. We all support each other, and to all the people in the chat, thank you for coming out and watching us every night, and especially for the people sending super chats and memberships. If you got a membership, thank people for it. But here at the GCA, we're all about having fun. And if you're not part of the Discord, or you're not using the Discord to its fullest potential, what are we doing here, people? Get in there, have fun. ABF, we're doing the Jackbox tonight.
Yeah, in like 30 minutes to an hour. You know, just so we can hang out and talk for a bit, and then let people hop in Discord.
Absolutely, and make sure you're there. And once again, thanks everybody for being in the chat. It was really fun tonight. Everybody have a wonderful Thanksgiving weekend. We will see you next week or